All right.
Adam Stricker to his outside from
Race Fan Media here on YouTube. Back again at Brownstown Speedway.
Number 1 out of Verona,
Super late Model Series, sponsored by Slicker Graphics Heat Race number 1. Line's gonna go like this. This is gonna be the 1G of Devin Gilpin out in front. The 22 of Matt Bonek. And road number 2, the 63 of Adam Stricker. On the outside, the 17 of Lee Williams. And road number 3, the 7 of Brad Rickles. And on the outside, the 97 of Mike Biscelli. Here, May 11th, heat race underway. Devin Gilpin gonna go out in front. Here comes the 68 machine of Adam Stricker. Gonna follow in behind. Matt Bonek running in third. That's the 1G, stays out in front. Adam Stricker in second, Matt Bonek in third. They come around turns 3 and 4. And fourth, the 7 machine, Brad Rickles. Four laps left to go. One G, Devin Gilpin got 2 laps left to go. Adam Stricker looking on the top side now, looking on the bottom. 68 of Adam Stricker looking. White flag in the air. Adam Stricker around Devin Gilpin on the backstretch. And it's going to come down to this. Turns 3 and 4. It's going to be the 68 of Adam Stricker, who picks up the win in heat race number 1 with the 1G of Devin Gilpin finishing second. The 22 of Matt Bonek third. And fourth, the 7R of Brad Rickles. And then fifth, the 17 of Lee Williams. Here he comes, the man out of Ohio with the 68, Adam Stricker, picking up heat race number 1. All right, we got Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series Heat Race number 2 pulling out onto the track here.
Heat race number 2 on the racetrack. Starting on the pole out of Edinburgh, Indiana, in the lower minute racing CV core 31 on number 32 is Chad Stapleton.
And run number 1 is going to be the 32 of Chad Stapleton. On the outside is going to be the 11T of Tyler Collins. And run number 2 is going to be the 95 of Mark Biscelli. And on the outside is going to be the 41 of Casey White. And run number 3 is going to be the 24 of Jared Bailey. And on the outside it's going to be the 43 of Cody Marcy. All right. Well, never mind. Cody Marcy will not be out there. Heat race number 2 for your Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series Heat Race. Chad Stapleton out in front. The 11T of Tyler Collins following suit, looking on the bottom. Chad Stapleton will keep it out in front. Jared Bailey on the bottom of the 11T. He's running third right now in this heat race. Mark Biscelli running fourth. The total chaos is still out in front. Chad Stapleton. for Jared Bailey. Still going to keep it in third, right behind the 11T of Tyler Collins. Mike Shelley going to run it in fourth. Casey White in fifth. Three laps left to go here at Brownstown Speedway for heat race number 2 of the Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series. 32 at Chad Stapleton. Still gonna keep it out front. With 2 laps left to go here in heat race number 2, Jared Bailey still behind the 11T of Tyler Collins. Still looking for a way around. Coming around, it's going to be white flag in the air. Excuse me, checker flag in the air for the 32 of Chad Stapleton. And he race number 2 with the 11T of Tyler Collins finishing in second. Jared Bailey in third in the 24. In fourth, the 45 of Mike Shelley. And in fifth, the 41 of Casey White. It's going to be the 3-2 Total Chaos Chad Stapleton. Alright, we got Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series Heat Race 3 coming out onto the track. On the inside, it's going to be the man out of Bloomington, Indiana. It's going to be the 76 of Shelby Miles. On the outside, it's going to be the 13W of David Webb. And run number 2 is going to be the 317 of Blake Creech. On the outside, it's going to be the 29J of Jordan Weaver. And run number 3, it's going to be the 14W of Quentin White. And on the outside, it's going to be the 90 of Michael Lefevers. Heat race number 3, 8 laps of distance. Shelby Miles starting out in front. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Green flag's gonna drop. Here comes the 13 machine of David Webb. Looking. We're going to keep Shelby Miles out on top. That 76 machine out there running nice and hot. So behind him is going to be the 13W of David Webb. In third place, the 29J of Jordan Weaver. Here's your fourth place, the 317 of Blake Creech. 14W of Quentin White and the 90 of Michael Lefevers. Pulling up in sixth. The 76 machine still out in front with David Webb following suit. There is Jordan Weaver, Blake Creech, Quentin White, and here comes Michael Lefevers. 4 laps now down to 3. .76 out in front, 2 laps left to go. He's going to come down the backstretch, come out turns 3 and 4. It's going to be white flag in the air for the 76 of Shelby Miles. And your heat race number 3 winner for the Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series is going to be out of Bloomington, Indiana. It's going to be Shelby Miles in the 76 machine. David Webb following up in suit, the 13W in second. And third, the 29J of Jordan Weaver. In fourth, the 317 of Blake Creech. And in fifth, the 14W of Quentin White. And finishing out in sixth will be the 90 of Michael Lefevers. We'll be back with the Indiana Pro Late Model Series Sponsored by P3 Graphics. Coming up next here, Race Fan Media. Alright, we're back here, Race Fan Media. We got the Indiana Pro Late Model Series sponsored by P3 Graphics. Heat race number 1. It's gonna go like this. Hey, run number 1, this is gonna be the one of Chad Stapleton on the outside. It's gonna be the P3 of Steve Peden. And run number 2 is going to be the 422 of Caleb Schreier. On the outside is going to be the 17M of Alan Magner. And run number 3 is going to be the 148 of Brent Lee. And on the outside is going to be the 17M of... Excuse me, it's going to be the 72 of Landon Arcaro. And run number 4, it's going to be the 14D of Derek... The 19D of Derek Huber. On the outside is going to be the 69 of Doug Cooper. And run number 5 is going to be the 3 of Josh Reed. So Slicker Graphics Super Late Model Series driver of the number 32 is out there in the Indiana Pro Late Model Series B3 Graphics. Number 1 car of Chad Stapleton is going to kick this off with Steve Peden right to his side. Got some cars coming together out of turns number 1. Gonna spin around the 19D of Derek Huber. Gonna bring out the caution. We got another spin out in the turns 3 and 4. 422 of Caleb Schreier going to come to a stop on the backstretch. Turns 3 and 4, that car that spun out down there looked like to be the 69 of Doug Cooper. Going to bring out the caution, no laps scored. Pushing Caleb Schreier into the infield, gonna go lights out here. Coming back for the restart. Chad Stapleton gonna push out front. Steve Peden in second. Alan Magner in third. And fourth, it looks like it's gonna be Brent Lee in the 148. Now looking for the third position, Brent Lee on the top side. He's gonna get it there. Coming out of the turn, coming off the front stretch in the turn 1 and 2. Pushes Alan Magner back to fourth. Out in front though, it's still gonna be the 1S of Chad Stapleton. 72 machine here of Landon Arcaro, or Arcaro, gonna be running 5th. Chad Stapleton bringing it down to 3 laps left to go with Steve Peden in behind. In second place. Third still going to belong to Brent Lee. As again, there's some live traffic here. And he race number 1 for the P3 Graphics Indiana Pro Late Model Series. Alan Magner looking on the bottom to take the third place away from the 148 of Brent Lee. White flag out in the air. But coming out of the turns 3 and 4. Who else could it be but the one of Edinburgh's own Chad Stapleton? with the P3 of Steve Eden coming in second place. In third, the 148 of Brentley. In fourth, the 17 of Alan Magner. And in fifth, Landon Arcaro in the 72 machine. There's Chad Stapleton.
Out of Edinburgh, Indiana, the 4-minute race. Number 1, starting on the pole for tonight's P3 Graphics Indiana Pro Late Model Series feature. It is Chad Stapleton. Starting on the pole for race number 2, your winner in the Indiana Pro Late Model Series from last Friday night at Bloomington Speedway, his first demo victory in the Indiana Pro Late Model Series out of Trafalgar, Indiana. In the patent plumbing leak seamless gutters Barrel Motorsports 48J, that's Jug Wellington. The end outside out of Franklin, Indiana, the Constant Tree Service Bradley Chevrolet 23K is Keegan Cox. Row 2 on the inside out of Spencer, the Ricks Automotive, B&B Auto. Developed by Consulting, Simon Spotting, Glass O'Neill Salvage Team Attire, Ohio Valley Sports. Number 19 is Marty.
All right, we got the Indiana Pro Late Model Series P3 Graphics. Heat race number 2 out on the track. Line's going to go like this, and run number 1 is going to be the 48J of Jug Wellington. And on the outside, it's going to be the 23K of Keegan Cox. And run number 2 is going to be the 19 of Ryan O'Neill. On the outside, it's going to be the 75E of Elliot Despain. And run number 3 is going to be the 56 of Ron Moon. On the outside, it's going to be the 91G of Zach Gibbs. And run number 4 is going to be the 91 of Andrew Jenkins. On the outside, it's going to be the 13 of Charles Newby. And on the outside, it's going to be, on the inside, and run number 5, it's going to be the A2 of Andrew Moe. Green flag has dropped for this race here. Pushing out front is going to be Jug Wellington and the 48J. Here comes the 19 now of Marty O'Neill. Keegan Cox following in third place. Elliot Despain in fourth. Ron Moon making a move on Zach Gibbs for the 5th position. Caution flag is going to come out. Got a car halfway on the track, halfway in the infield. That was the 82 of Andrew Mull. Caution flag came out. We're going back. Green flag racing this time by. Pushing out front is going to be Jug Wellington. 6 laps left to go. Jug Wellington out in front. It's going to be the 23 of Keegan Cox in second. Marty O'Neill in third. We got 2 cars fighting on the back stretch coming into turns 3 and 4 for the 4th position. Looks like Elliot Despain, Ron Moon, they're battling for that 4th position. Elliot Despain looking on the outside. Ron Moon towards the inside for the 4th position in this race here. Three laps left to go. Ron Moon got together around the 75E of Elliot Despain for the 4th position. White flag out in the air for Jug Wellington. Keegan Cox, Mario Neal, Ron Moon, Elliot Despain, your top 5 right there. Coming out of turns 3 and 4 though, it's going to be the 48J of Jug Wellington. Picking up heat race number 2 win here. Keegan Cox is going to finish out in second in the 23. In the 19, it's going to be the 3rd place of Marty O'Neill. And fourth to 56 of Ron Moon. And fifth to 75E, that's Elliot Despain.
Winner from a week ago, Bloomington for the Pro League model. Out of Trafalgar, Indiana, in the Bauer Motorsports 48J, it's Chuck Livingston. Race number 3.
Indiana Pro Late Model Series P3 Graphics sponsored. Heat race number 3 gonna roll out into the track. And run number 1, it's gonna be the 5C, that is Tyler Kane. On the outside, it's gonna be the 48D of Derek Rumor. And run number 2 is gonna be the 11S of Zachary Stalker. On the outside, it's gonna be the 5W of Brian Wilhite. And run number 3, it's gonna be the 12R, that's Robert Rainey. On the outside, it's gonna be the 42 of Patrick Shoemaker. And run number 4, and the 3Z, that's gonna be Zach Burton. On the outside, it's going to be the 78 Blake Robertson. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, about to drop the green flag here for heat race number 3 and the P3 Graphics Indiana Pro Late Model Series. Caution right back out.
Getting a little chat with race officials here about the safe pace.
For 18 is Derek Rumor, 5C is Tyler Kane. Gonna kick this thing off again. of Derek Rumor gonna be battling it out with the 5C of Tyler Kane for the first place position. 5C Tyler Kane on the bottom of Rumor. They're gonna be running side by side, coming into turns 1 and 2. Excuse me, on the back stretch now, still side by side for the first place position. Tyler Kane now leaping out in front, pulling a slider on the 48D of Derek Rumor. Derek Rumor now on the bottom. 5C of Tyler Kane up on top. 5C of Tyler Kane around the 48D of Derek Rumor. Once again, filling out the first place. Derek Rumor now going to ride second. Looking on the top side once more. And we got a spin out in turn number 4. Gonna bring back the caution out. It's gonna be the 42 of Patrick Shoemaker. Well, right now the 11S of Zachary Stalker going to be running in third. The 5W of Brian Wilhite is going to be in fourth. And in third, the 3Z of Zach Burton. We're going to get one to go this time around, and Tyler Kane, Derek Rumor still battling it out right now. Derek Rumor running second. Tyler Kane running in first. Derek Rumor going to pick the outside. Zachary Stalker on the bottom in the 11S. Restart underway. Here we go. 5C of Tyler Kane going to push it out front. Derek Rumor running in second. Zach Burton still running in fourth. And third's going to be the 11S of Zachary Stalker, who looks on the bottom side. Got nothing there on the 48D of Derek Grimmer. Still on the hunt. Zach Burton, Brian Wellhite, Patrick Shoemaker in the 42 machine having some issues. I think he clipped a tire down there. Pushed the nose up underneath the tire on the 42 machine. White flag in the air for the 5C of Tyler Kane. The 48D of Derek Grimmer running in second. And third, the 11S of Zachary Stalker. Zach Burton in fourth. And fifth, right now, it's going to be the 5W of Brian Wilhite, not the 3W. But your heat race number 3 winner is going to be the 5C of Tyler Kane. 48D of Derek Grimmer going to pick up second. And third, the 11S of Zachary Stalker. And fourth, the 3Z of Zach Burton. And on fifth, the 5W of Brian Wilhite.
There is your heat race winner, Adam.
We'll be back with the features here on Race Fan Media. Oh, excuse me. We'll be back with Hornets here on Race Fan Media for their heat races. Race Fan Media here back.
Row number 4.
Nebraska Speedway.
76 is Matthew Christian. Yeah, 45W North Bourbon, Shannon.
We got the Hornets here. Heat race number 1 gonna line up like this. Run number 1 is gonna be the 11 of Chris Hillman Jr. On the outside is gonna be the X of Caleb Quadell. And run number 2 is gonna be the 66 of Max Clay Clamp. On the outside is gonna be the 87 of James Simmons. And run number 3 is gonna be the 72 of Jeremy Shimwell. On the outside is gonna be the 666 of Trent Sutton. Run number 4, 76 of Matthew Christian. And on the outside is gonna be the 45W of Shannon Walp. Green flag out, heat race underway. Caleb Quadell going to be running in second, and first is going to be Chris Hillman Jr. and the 11. K7 of James Simmons going to pull out third. Comes the 72 of Jeremy Shimwell. Looking on the outside of the 66 of Max Claycamp. Alright, now it's going to be Hellman and Claudel. Simmons and Jeremy Shimwell up in fourth. Max Claycamp in fifth. '76 of Matthew Christian gonna pull into the infield. '66 of Max Claycamp falling behind. Looks like the 45W now going to be up in that fifth position. Jeremy Shimwell looking on the outside of James Simmons for third. It's all Hillman up front with white flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Caleb Quadell running in second. Jeremy Shimwell looking to get third off of James Simmons. Still looking in turns 1 and 2. It's going to be checkered flag for the 11 of Chris Hillman. Second place is going to be the X of Caleb Quadell. And third, the 72 of Jeremy Shimwell. And fourth, the 87 of James Simmons. And the 45 is Shannon Wolf. Going to pick up fifth. Yeah.
this out of Bedford, Indiana. The pole sitter in the 13, it's Levi Hayes. They hit outside from North Vernon, Indiana. Already a two-time winner for the Hornets. And your 2022 Brownstown Speedway Hornet Track Champion is Michael Brewer. Row number 2 out of Bedford in the 2Js.
He raced number 2.
Scott Smith in the 85S. Row number 3.
Coming out for the Hornets.
Seymour's Preston Righthouse. And the 32 of Marshall Claycamp. Row number 4, B2 of the rookie out of Norman and Eli Crockett. And the K9 of Todd Dasenbrock out of Bedford. Looks like B13 to Levi Hayes has elected to start from the tail.
Alright, row number 1. Could be 13 of Levi Hayes. On the outside, it's going to be the 20 of Michael Brewer. And row number 2 is going to be the 2J of Josh Arthur. On the outside, it's going to be the 85S of Scott Smith. And row number 3, it's going to be the 531 of Preston Wrighthouse. On the outside, it's going to be the 32 of Marshall Claycamp. Here, row number 4, it's going to be the 2 of Eli Crockett. And on the outside, it's going to be the K9 of Todd Dasenbrock. Green flag out in the air. Here we go. Twain Michael Brewer going to pull out in front here. Michael Brewer, Scott Smith now running up in second. And third. Leave that to be the 2J of Josh Arthur. Yeah, some cars getting together here on the backstretch. But out in front, it's going to be the 20 of Michael Burr. Scott Smith on the bottom side of Michael Burr. 3 laps left to go. That's the 531 of Preston Brightenhouse next to Josh Arthur in the 2J. Fighting for the 3rd position. 2J Josh Arthur still going to pull in that 3rd position. 53-1 of Preston Wrighthouse now looking on the bottom on the backstretch. White flag in the air for race leader Michael Burr and the Twain machine. Scott Smith falling behind just a little bit here. Preston Wrighthouse going to pick up the 2nd position. Josh Arthur in 3rd, and 4th Scott Smith. Checker flag out. The 20 of Michael Brewer going to pick up the win. Scott Smith goes off the backside of turns 3 and 4. So be 20 of Michael Brewer, the 531 of Preston Wrighthouse, 3rd the 2J of Josh Arthur, and 4th the 32 of Marshall Claycamp, and then 5th the 9. Of Todd Dasenbrock. Yeah, one more final heat race here for Race Fan Media in the Hornets division, and then we move on into nothing but full action-packed feature racing after this.
Indiana, the 18 is Dave Wagner, row number 2. On the inside from Columbus, Indiana, is 431 of Jamie Ogle. In Bedford, Indiana's Landon Hayes in the 62. Row number 3 to 21P of Scottsburg.
Here, race number 3 going to roll out into the track.
Row number 4 of Bloomington, the 2C of Connor Garrison. In Clarksville, Indiana's Gate Cross in the 35.
Alright, run number 1. Alright, run number 1 is going to be the 17 Nathan Jones on the outside, the 18 Davey Wagner, and run number 2 is going to be the 431 of Jamie Ogle. On the outside is going to be the 62 Landon Hayes, and run number 3, the 31B of Tyler Blythe. On the outside is going to be the 19E of Corey Edsys, and run number 4 is going to be the 2C of Connor Garrison, and on the outside is going to be the 3-5 of Gabe Gross. Third and final heat race here for Race Fan Media and Bronx. For Race Fan Media here. So we'll move over to feature racing coming up next. Alright, out in front right now is going to be the 431 of Jamie Ogle. And second place is going to be the 71-0 of Nathan Jones. Here comes the 2 car of Connor Garrison. Connor Garrison out in second place. Nathan Jones out in front. Jamie Ogle going to run third, 21. The 62 and the 21 going to be fighting for that 4th and 5th position. It's Tyler Blythe and Landon Hayes. White flag in the air for the 710 of Nathan Jones. Here comes Connor Garrison looking on the bottom. Nathan Jones, Connor Garrison coming into turns 3 and 4. And it's going to be Nathan Jones picking up the checkered flag here with Connor Garrison finishing in second. The 431 of Jamie Ogle in third. And fourth, the 21B of Tyler Blythe. And fifth, the 62 of Landon Hayes. All right, we'll be back here on Race Fan Media with feature racing action.
That's Nathan Jones.